from New Orleans. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. It's made by Alvin Kamara. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Shuck. On the move, headed right. Bouncing football. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Shuck on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Get an even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shuck now from the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. Well, he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, you're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. But he showed you right there when there's not. Well, this kid can run.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they could make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. His first throw is an interception. And the Saints get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Now, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Caught by his back, Kamara. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Alvin Kamara there. And it's third down now.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
It's complete. This is Olave. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First down.
They'll run with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense up to the line fast.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Shuck working from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They'll have some extra time to consider this call. It's going to be third and goal as we hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Kamara, and he runs it across, touchdown! The Saints grow their lead to 14-0. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown!
The kicker on for the point after.
A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score, don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand. Yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. First down, here's Dak. Finds him on the crossing route. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone on first. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, but it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Kill. We'll go 47. Hey, 47.
Dak throwing again. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Return starts at the 9. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Shuck. Buying some time right. It's complete to Kamara on the check down. And this is taken ahead to the 37. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. Throwing. Shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Putting the tight end in motion. Third down, here's Shuck. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Cowboys. Signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, Shaq. Drop low in, back to 60.
Shuck looking to pass here. Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shuck now on 1st down. It's caught left side by Hill. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that Drake out because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play.
And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point.
All right, still got one other half, bro. Come on.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. That throw behind his intended target.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really.
I just jumped on here to try a new playbook, but got the wrong person to do that with, look like.
And what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing again is Dan. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete and consecutive incompletions.
That was it right there.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He connects downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Prescott to throw once more. He's got it near the end. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Now it's Prescott again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half. And they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. His effort's going to get
sit down, little man.
Before he's taken down. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Dak now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Chase, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier.
It looks that way.
Better making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try
It
to run
looks
for it and nowhere to
that
go,
way.
so he simply threw it away.
Yep. Gotta look a little harder. Okay.
Second down. Here's Prescott again. I know it's great flying through the air, Bronx, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I'm not going going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for them today.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's see. That's good.
They'll throw, third and long. Look at that power, deep left side. The defender was waiting for that one.
No, he was sitting there waiting on that.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin
Yeah, I can't figure out what you're doing right now, but
sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Snap is off. It's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And
damn it, man.
He's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
These 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shup now from the gun. Caught by his ball.
come on, man. Get his ass on the ground.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4.
Get his ass on the ground.
3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Sending him on the dive. They're able to grind into a hold after a pick number 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Keeping the tight end busy here. Another carry for the big fella. Finally, after just a yard, it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of him. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
He won't do that again, will he? He won't do that again, will he?
Shot's going to throw here. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That was in the right
9
defense.
yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Drive play straight ahead. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness? And it's always offense. Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. The offense stays out. Kellen Moore making the call to go for 2. Shotgun snap to Shook. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Yo, what the hell, man?
Really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection.
Yikes, that pass falls to the ground. You kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He's looking deep once again. And it is incomplete.
Good D.
On the final play of our 3rd quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 21 yards.
First and 10, Prescott. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be
Let's
set
go.
just outside that
Let's
red
go.
zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Another throw for Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Line up the design keeper.
God, man.
The defense, they track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shot working from the gun. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the drive begins with a rough 1st down there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints with a 2-score lead. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cowboys
Say he not gonna throw that. He threw it.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores. But there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Trying to push deep downfield. Near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the time to throw it. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here we go.
Williams will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Leads to second and goal.
Prescott here from the gun. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best
Yeah, it might be.
friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to just 2.
I don't know. He might do something. He might do something stupid. He might do something stupid, y'all.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Well, tight end gets it again.
Oh shit! What kind of glitchy shit is that?
He takes it down to the 33.
Fucking shipping everybody to that side.
2 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Oh,
So the complexion of
right
this
there.
drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Camaro running out of the gun. And that's just about to it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that's going to lock up this win.
Let's see, Kate, they can get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You don't have to
Marvin still got something left in the tank.
What do you call this? Other than something splendid.
A chance to make it a 2-score game now and likely clinch the win with this try. And a likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. Get a 2-score game now late. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Turpin with a return. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Wow, wide open here, complete.
Oh, shit,
Made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. Final
Try to go out of
timeout
bounds.
taken by the
Yeah.
Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. It's only just hit, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to just 2. Less than 25 seconds to go, and this onside try is for the game. And that's recovered by the Saints, who are going to win this football game. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. And it's 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup on 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Set. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
GG.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us.
Yeah,
D,
it is-
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience.